Hey, hey, what is up? Welcome to the Big Collection preview show. I haven't bought a collection in some time other than the Goodwill pallets that you can see on my YouTube channel. Buying the Goodwill bulk pallets, which three in so far have been pretty fire with some of the hits inside. So now this is an actual collection from a husband and wife who had reached out to me through my ads on Facebook of the Madison Card Show. Next show, by the way, May 28th, Sheraton Hotel, John Nolan Drive, Madison, Wisconsin. 150 table show. Anyway, we get to chatting back and forth through email. They had acquired one of their father's collections who had recently passed away. They wanted to sell it. So, first things first, I wanted to see some pictures because many times, often is the case, we receive these as collectors or dealers. We get these, and it's typically 80s and 90s, and unfortunately, it's just not worth much. So I wanted to see pictures before we really got into to discussions on what it may entail. Got the pictures. Wow, blew me away. A little better collection than I had honestly expected. So we get to chatting back and forth. They came out to one of my recent card shows in person. We met. Uh, I was transparent with them the entire time. I said, I do this full time. Just by the way, I am a dealer. I would be looking to buy this to resell, break up and piece out, resell. To be honest with you, that's also the way you're going to make the most bang for your buck, the most profit off of these cards is by breaking them up and selling individually. They are not aware of the card market. They don't have any interest in breaking up and selling. So that was kind of a non-starter for them. They want to just sell the collection, but they want to maximize. They don't want to get ripped off, but they also understand the market. So they're likely selling to somebody who's going to piece it out and resell. So there has to be enough meat left on the bone for all parties involved. So I directed them to a couple other dealers at my Madison Card Show, and they opened up their home to a few of us to view this collection a few weeks back, sometime in March, and I went over and took a look at it, and it was great. I mean, there's a lot of like $50 cards. There's several $100 cards. There's just a lot of good stuff, and there's a lot of volume there, which I'm a quantity guy. I enjoy volume. So I looked through it. I spent maybe an hour. I didn't spend a lot of time because I knew that it wasn't really up my alley at this point in time because I have enough inventory to sell. I'm just starting my business, so I need that capital. And this was going to be the price tag is going to be a little more than I wanted to throw out and into more assets. I want that liquidity right now. So I said, I'm gonna have to pass right now. I got a ballpark number of kind of what their range they're looking for in terms of what they want to sell this for. Um, and I know others who had viewed the collection each had their own niche. One guy was only interested in the Jordans, another was only interested in, more the vintage stuff. I like some of the modern stuff, but overall, I did like the entire thing. But again, a little out of my price range. So I said, I'm going to have to pass, but please keep me in the loop, before somebody, before you accept an offer. If, I do want one last chance before, somebody would swoop in and buy the collection. So I got to talking with one of my dealers. His name's John. He runs a consignment shop in Evansville, Wisconsin. It's called Cards in the Attic. He had also been one of the dealers who had viewed the collection several weeks ago. We got to talking back and forth. Each individually, it's not a collection neither of us would buy on our own. But what if we went in together? What if we went halvesies? So we talked about this on Saturday at the April 30th Madison Card Show. And on Sunday, I was actually driving in my car and an idea, a light bulb went off. What if we do go halvesies and we make an event out of it? We buy this collection. We pick out the top cards we want, say 20, maybe 25, maybe 30, who knows? But then the rest, is pooled into a free agency pool. And now we begin to uh, start a draft. And so we flip a coin. Whoever gets whoever wins the coin toss gets the first pick, so on and so forth. And we do this here on StreamYard from his shop in Evansville, Wisconsin. So that was the plan. We have the little banner down here. You see the big collection. We have, our store logos and information here streaming live for this big event, the big collection buy. So that's kind of what was going through my mind. I sent him a message from a stoplight and I said, I got a great idea. Let me text you back. So I share my idea with him. He loves it. It's like, I'm 99% in. I said, I am if you're in. He goes, I was afraid you were going to say that. So then we start talking numbers. Okay, well, this is what, we want to offer, but we want to just double check, make sure everything is still there. We want to get pricing down because I know some of this stuff. And I'm going to share, by the way, if you're still with me 6 minutes in, I am going to share pictures in just a moment of what all this collection entails. Well, some of what it entails, just from the pictures that I currently have. So it's like, okay, we need to go together and we need to, properly document just to make sure there's enough meat left on our bones to make it worthwhile and to make it a good investment. So we were good with that. Now we got to set up a time with the couple that owns the collection. So we reached out, we set up a time. This video is going live on Tuesday, May 3rd, and Tuesday night at 6 p.m. Central Time, we are viewing this collection. So I will share another video Tuesday night or maybe even Wednesday morning of the results from our viewing. I'll try to get some more pictures and share some more details on what happens. And maybe, I won't be coming home with any cards tonight, but maybe a decision is made and a deal is done, and then we can then set up a time to pick it up, set up a time to have the draft at Cards in the Attic Consignment Shop. So that's where we are at. I want to share some pictures of the collection. So let's go here. So this is slide 1. How can I make this the bigger? This, there we go. Okay. So this first picture, this is kind of what the bulk looks like. And now inside some of these boxes, there are like $20 card after $20 card. So some of these boxes, why, yes, they look like, okay, those are just common boxes. They are not. There's actually good cards. I can share more after we go back and view the collection a second time. So let's go to slide 2. This box, this 2-row shoe box, is all Michael Jordan and Kobe Bryant cards. There are several Kobe Bryant rookie cards in this collection. No, there's not any Michael Jordan rookie cards in the collection, but there's a Michael Jordan Stadium Club Beam Team, which is, sells for a few $100. So there's a lot of nice cards. There's some other Jordan inserts that are higher dollars, some Kobe's. So there's some good stuff in there. Next slide, we've got some basketball. You see some autos. This is a LeBron James. I think this is an early jersey relic, and I believe it's a pretty low serial number. There's some LeBron James rookie cards. I think there's a Carmelo Anthony in there that you see in the photo. So there's a lot of nice basketball cards, LeBron rookies and such. Next slide, we've got football. This down to the left corner, you see that's a Patrick Mahomes. Not sure if that's a rookie year or second year, but that's a relic, and I believe that's also a low number. You see a Peyton Manning Topps rookie card in there. There's also a Topps Chrome refractor Peyton Manning rookie card, which is a higher end card as well. So again, there's a lot of the $20 to $50 cards, but then there are cards such as, that Mahomes relic, that Peyton Manning refractor rookie, and LeBron and Kobe rookies. This is just a random box. Mostly looks like everything is top loaded. There's some random from memory of the time I viewed the collection. There are, a lot of like rookies, and it's kind of intermixed. There's some common rookies and there are some star rookies like Jonathan Taylor and stuff like that. And then the final slide is slabs. Now, unfortunately, some of these slabs are, like the what is it, GMA or something like that. You see like the bottom row, the Bo Jacksons. But there is a BVG, and I believe that's a Beckett 8 Derek Jeter SP rookie. So that's a very nice card. There's a Dan Marino. That's a raw rookie card. What else do we have in there? We have, believe that's a Beckett Ken Griffey Jr. Upper Deck. There are actually two Ken Griffey Jr. Upper Deck rookies. One's a lower grade, one's kind of a higher grade. And then there's a Joe Montana rookie up there as well. So that's what the collection looks like. That's what some of the collection looks like. So I'll share some more pictures. We'll do some more slides in my next video. And I'll probably have the results of how the viewing went and the next steps. So basically, here's the plan. We have set up a time to view this collection, John and I. That's coming up later today, this evening. We're going to go through it. We're going to document some of the cards in it. We're going to come to, we have a figure, we have a dollar figure in our heads that we may offer, but we want to make sure it's a good offer for, all parties involved. So we're going to make sure the cards in there is check comps and all that stuff, just to make sure it's an appropriate offer, not only for us but for them as well. We don't want to rip them off, but we also want to have enough left where we're not putting in a lot of work for minimal gains. So that's the plan, and then we'll come to a decision hopefully tonight, and we'll see. But they can. They may say, well, let me sleep on it. So a decision may not be made tonight. We'll see. But that's the plan. And maybe tonight when I provide another update, I can tell you the next steps. The next steps could be playing the waiting game. But the next step could be getting the cash book out, getting the cash, and heading over and loading up our vehicles, and then setting a date and time to hold the live draft. So stay tuned. The Big Collection, part 1 in a series, with me and my buddy John from Cards in the Attic, Evansville, Wisconsin. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you part 2. Likely will be released late tonight or at some point on Wednesday.